Hi everyone, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and also like the video. Definitely appreciate all the support. So I'm going to talk about an event that occurred back in September, I believe, of 2021. So I was in a remote area of a forest in southern Indiana that I often frequent. I was with my dad and our buddy Chin this specific night. So like I said, we're in a very remote area. This is a 2-mile dead-end road. There were no cars back there, no people. And it had just gotten dark. And Chin did a scream that he often does. And I was doing some tree knocks. And I don't know, probably about 30 minutes in, Chin hears a tree knock at a far distance. Very faint, very hard to hear, but definitely heard it. And then about 30 seconds later, we hear the loudest tree knock I've ever heard while being out in the woods. It was probably within 50 yards of us. Very distinct. There was no cushion sound of, a tree limb falling, hitting the ground, no leaves, anything like that. It was straight wood hitting wood. The only thing I was recording that night was on my thermal camera. So there's really nothing to see as far as the video goes, but you can hear the tree knock in the audio of the thermal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play that, and you'll be able to take a listen and kind of get an idea of what was going on this specific time. I didn't hear it. Is this still fake?
That's just right over there. Yeah.
So as I said, the tree knock may have been hard to hear. So I will play it on the spectrograph, and I was able to enhance it a little bit so you will be able to clearly hear it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I have Adobe Audition open, and I have it open on the spectrograph. So let's start here at the beginning, and as you can see right here is where the knock is. So one more time. So obviously that's a knock right there. I enhanced it a little bit so you can clearly hear it. So at this point, we're a little freaked out. Like I said, loudest and clearest tree knock I've ever heard. And we were hanging out for maybe another 10-15 minutes when my dad was kind of joking around, and he leaned down and he was like, what happens if I throw a rock down there? Because it was coming down this ravine that was very steep. We actually went down there a few weeks later. It was very hard to get down there. We got down there, but it was very steep and very tricky. So it'd be a good place for something to be that didn't want to be found. So, he's kind of joking around. He actually picked up a rock. And when he picked up a rock, we got the whiff of the strongest smelling smell I've ever smelled while being out in the woods. It smelled like horse manure. Very distinct smell. And it got super strong right when he picked up the rock. Maybe coincidental. I don't know. The only thing is there are farms maybe within 2 miles, but there was no wind that night. And really no reason why there would be a smell like that in the area. So I also got that on the thermal camera. And like I said, there's really nothing that you can see on the thermal. So don't really pay attention to the video. Just kind of pay attention to the audio. And you will kind of hear kind of what happened. And it'll kind of set the tone for the night. So let's take a look at that. That's not a good idea. I'm telling you that right now. That is not. I would recommend against that.
Why?
Because you're going to get it thrown right back at you.
Oh.
What?
Smell that. I smell.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I smell. I smelled.
That was strong.
It was really strong.
You smell that, Chin?
Nope.
I smell. Is that horse smell?
It now. Through the air.
Yeah. Smell through the air conditioner. It was really strong.
Okay, so like I said, that was kind of what happened when we kind of smelled everything. We got in the car. The smell was super strong. At that point, you could smell it through the air conditioner. And we were just completely freaked out, and we just wanted to leave at this point. We didn't really want to mess with whatever that was, and we got out of there. To this day, I don't know what it was. It's something I'll probably never be able to explain, but I definitely thought it was worth sharing with everyone. Like I said, please hit subscribe, hit like. If you enjoyed the video, we will be releasing some other exciting content here very shortly. Thanks, everyone.